Good morning, everybody. It's Lisa Baker here at SewEndipitous, actually in Chicago at H&H Americas. I am so sorry I did not go live yesterday. So much going on, as you know. I just want to give you guys a couple updates this morning. So I have not posted all the pictures from By Annie's, but you know I was at the By Annie's presentation. Absolutely amazing. And of course I was able to snag some patterns of her latest releases. They're in the suitcase in the hotel room, ready to come home. So if you guys are interested in any of those 3 or 4 new patterns, definitely go ahead, call the office, call the shop or comment below so we can get your name on those. I do have more that's going to be delivered, but I do have a small stack supply of each one of those that is coming home with me. And then what else is happening? So much is happening. Of course, I have been to Husqvarna. I have been to Handy Quilter. I have been to Arrow. I have been to AccuQuilt. I have been all over for our main dealer stuff that we do. Today I'm going to be on the search for all those new things that we don't already have in the shop, or who knows. But my first meeting this morning is with Moda Tracy, so always super excited to sit down with her and see what is new and amazing at Moda. Yesterday I did meet with Gloria, with Riley Blake, and of course Gary. So I got my Riley Blake orders in, so you all will be super excited about that. Guys, we're ordering for 2027. That's how far in advance this stuff is. It's hard to even think about because I'm really technically still in 2025. So real quick, I'm going to flip the camera around and I am going to give you guys a showcase of one of the display artwork, quilt works that they have going on here. Hold on one second. So I'm going to walk you guys through. This is called Primal Forces Wind. And as you can see, it says wind is the movement of air. You cannot see it or hold it in your hand, but it provides a powerful source of energy essential to our planet. From a light breeze to natural hazards like, and we all know in the Carolinas, the hurricanes or tornadoes. Wind transforms life daily. And of course, this is brought to us by the Studio Art Quilt Association. So we're going to look at these amazing pieces. So just remember, as we're looking, each one of these is representation of that primal force wind. So nice. So this one is coming to us from Washington. Absolutely amazing. I know it's hard for you guys to really see and appreciate, but the use of the fabrics and the thread work is amazing. That one was called Hurricane that we just seen. This one here is called Betwixt and Between. This one is coming from San Francisco, California. Look at the yummy stitching on that. I love the colorways. This one here is called Whirligig. I love the word whirligig anyway, as you guys know. So this is super cute. Look at all of the work in that, in the thread use, some variegated thread. Really nice stitching. That one is, once again, Whirligig, and that is from Alamo, Colorado. This one is so pretty, and what a great use of all of those scraps. Let me get it up close so you guys can see that. So super cute. There's some metallic thread in there stitching. This one is called Breathe, and that one is from Taiwan. So neat. This one here is called Midnight Zephyr. I know I'm saying that wrong. Y'all see the paper in a minute. It's called Small Craft Advisory. That is 3D. So much fun. A lot of nice hand stitching on that. You can see the wind coming in, and that one is from Berkeley, California. Here we are. Oh my gosh. If you all really could see this one up close and personal, I'm going to do my best to show you. Look at the thread. I mean, this thing is probably heavy. I'm not allowed to touch, but the amount of thread on this is insane. This one is called Winds of War, and this one is out of Mountain Brook, Alabama. Hopefully I'm not moving too fast and making you guys sick. This one is called, is gorgeous. Opris, if I'm saying it right, our Wind Companion. You can see it up close. Look at some of that stitching, and that's coming out of Springfield, California. Look at this one right here. This is all as an ombre, thread work. So beautiful. This one obviously is called Tornado. And just, I mean, look at the amazingness. I mean, I would love to know how much thread and how much time that it took to do. This one is coming out of Anchorage, Alaska, but look, the little farm there, it is just so cute. I mean, the thread work, once again, is amazing, and that one's called Tornado. The next one is called Desert Winds Circles. So cute. Nice custom quilting on this one. I love how they did the spin of the wheel on that. And that one is coming from Glendale, Arizona. This one here is so pretty. It's got a lot of handwork on it. Let me move back so you can see it a little bit better. This one is called Breaks. So pretty. Let me get close so you can see some of that yarn work. From afar it looks like beads, but it is not. Like I said, this one is called Break. So this is definitely how the ocean is affected with the wind, and it is from Columbus, Ohio. This one is super cool, very 3D. It is called Winds of Change. I'll get a picture out. So this is a bird's eye view of that tornado or hurricane, sorry, out on the ocean. But let me get up close so you guys can see and appreciate all of that. Absolutely gorgeous. The hand stitching here is amazing with beadwork. Just a really awesome job. It's so amazing. And that one is coming out of Reno, Nevada. The next one is Windblown Bouquet. And that's a really cool name with all the florals, and they're tossed. And that one is from Bronx, New York. The next one is called Drifted Snow, which I find so funny because it is an ocean scene, and we all know that here in the Carolinas, often we don't get the snow, but this past year we did, right? So pretty. The thread work on this, look how that looks. So gorgeous. I love how they did the grass that's growing up around the fence. And can you see, yeah, how cute that barbed wire fence is. And once again, this is called Drifted Snow. Sorry, sir. And this one is coming out of Canada. I'm gonna go right over here. These are also called Infinity 9. There's 2 pieces, so they are hung together, as you can see. So one flows right into the next one, which I think was amazing how that was plotted and planned out. This one gives me the feel of like the rag rugs. Just so cute. I love the detail on this. Little bits of fabric just put in, and the stitching is amazing. So pretty. Once again, this is called Infinity 9, and that's coming out of Clinton, New Jersey. Next is called Columbia River Turbulence. So pretty. Once again, great use of some scraps and the thread work. It just really has a nice statement, and that one is coming out of Sisters, Oregon. And then here you have, this one is called Elements number 16, Desert Winds. This is a beautiful wall hanging. I love the colors of this. I love how they did it. It's got a little metallic up in that. So in the fabric and in the thread, the skill set is just so pretty. I hope it is coming on the camera as well. Good morning, Miss Julie. She says, good morning and amazing. I agree with you. Once again, that was called Elements number 16, and that is coming out of Silverthorne, Colorado. This is a beautiful piece. I can't even pronounce the name of it. I'm not going to try, but you'll see it on the paper. Very abstract. I see some hearts. Good morning, Stacy Baumgardner. Love the colors. I agree. That piece is coming to you from Rainer, Oregon. Okay, I'm going to flip the camera for just a second because I have to walk so I can get to the next grouping. There is more of these, and I don't want you guys to miss them, so hold on one second. Okay, I'm going to flip the camera for the next one, so hold on. This one is so pretty. This one is also 3D. This is called Turbulence. I'm going to do a side angle so maybe you can see how it is 3D. So pretty. Once again, I will tell you, I'm sure they went and got some of these fabrics, but this is a great concept once again to use some scraps. So pretty. Once again, it's called Turbulence, and it is out of Loveland, Colorado. This one is so fun. I could see this hanging in a kid's room. Beautiful, beautiful piece. This one is called Fly Like the Wind. And it's just so cute how they did it. A lot of stitching on there. I don't know if it's coming across on camera. Julie says these are so creative. Yes, these are definitely creative. On the little tailwinds of the kites, it has the name of it, once again, which is Fly Like the Wind. That is coming out of, Barlaclava. I can't even pronounce it. I'm so foreign. So I don't mean I'm so foreign. I mean, I don't know foreign names how to pronounce, but there you go. This one is called Autumn Tornado. This one is super cute. Once again, 3D, a lot of beadwork on that, a lot of stitching, and then you've got the leaves that is coming through. That is just the coloring. It really gives you the feel. So pretty. That one, once again, is Autumn Tornado, and it is coming out of Plymouth, Michigan. Next is Texas Winds. So pretty. The use of color and fabrics. It looks like they probably did some of their own dyeing on fabrics. So pretty. A lot of hand stitching. There is machine stitching on this. Just super, super nice. Once again, that is Texas Winds, and that is coming out of McKinney, Texas. This one is really pretty. It's called She Remains. Let me step back so you can see the whole thing. How gorgeous and pretty that is. I love the color choices on all the fabrics. The stitching is amazing. This tree is fabulous, and I love you have that little blip of life over there, which i.e. is why it is called She Remains Through the Storm, I'm sure. And this is coming out of Nevada. This is a beautiful piece. This is called Wildfire. So pretty. Let me get it up close. The stitching on that is not showing up as much on camera, but it is metallic thread that is really popping that piece. So nice. And that is coming out of Ohio. Now, once again, I'm going to flip the camera because we got to walk down to the next section, and then we're almost done. I'm so glad that you guys are hanging out with me here at H&H Chicago. If you popped on late, what I'm showing you is a grouping of fiber art projects that was done with the theme Primal Force Wind, and this was, of course, for the art quilters. So hold on one second and let's get to the next ones. Whoops, here we go. Now look how amazing this is. And guys, that is not one piece of fabric. That is a bunch of little pieces stitched together. And then you can see the thread work on that is so, so pretty. This one is called Cosmos 4 Spiral Galaxy. So yummy. And that is coming out of Oregon. Next, we have Night Winds. This one is really, really nice. There is a lot of hand stitch work on this as well. And then let me get up close so you can see that. Just so, so pretty. And this one is coming out of Sisters, Oregon. There you go. Y'all are so quiet this morning. I need y'all to talk to me. I miss you. I hate not being in the shop and talking to you guys every morning. So here we go. This one is called Highway 70 Portals to Roswell, if I'm saying that correctly. Good morning, Miss Sandra Beaver. She says, good morning. How fortunate to be among such creativity. You are correct. Absolutely. This one is really cool because it looks like the lightning that's coming down through the sky and how it echoes through. I think they just did an amazing job on the stitching and really bringing that to life, all the different colors all the way down to the ground. And then of course there is Highway 70. And like I said, this is coming out of Moore, Oklahoma. This piece right here is absolutely gorgeous. The creativity, I swear, these people are just amazing. Sandra Beaver is correct. I am definitely blessed to be seeing all this in person, but I love that I can share it with you on video. The quilting on this really gives that flow of the wind, which once again, that's what this challenge was about, is how you would represent the Primal Force wind. So pretty. This one is called Windswept, and it is coming out of California. Here's another gorgeous piece. This is called Territorial Road, Crosses and Losses. Another good example of, you know, the devastation that wind sometimes can cause. A lot of great hand stitching on this. Just absolutely beautiful handwork. And that one is coming out of South Bend, Indiana. Miss Lois Steinmach says, I'm so happy to see these gorgeous modern quilts. Yeah, these are some great pieces. Okay, guys, I'm going to flip the camera one more time so we can walk down to the last section. I'm just so glad y'all are spending time with me this morning. The doors are getting ready to open on the floor, so I will be hard at it, but I wanted to give you all some eye candy for sure. Okay, here we are at the last section, and this one is called Dust Storm Over the Lake. So pretty. Once again, the thread work, all these such creative people are really letting that thread do its job. I don't know if you can even see how close that is working together. This was definitely hand painted, looks like piece of fabric, and then stitched with all that amazing thread. Dust Storm Over the Lake, and that's coming from Australia. Here's a cool piece called On the Radar. I love this. Who thinks to do an art piece of the radar? But hey, Miss Barbara Hartman out of Texas, she thought about it. But look at that. She did some couching on there and then some variegated thread. Just absolutely gorgeous. Stacy says, I'm looking forward to all the goodies you have found. I'm trying. Miss Lori Baker says, amazing talent, guys. Thanks for all the hearts on that. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't think I showed that up close. It was Flower Mound, Texas, and that was on the radar piece. This one here is called Wind at 32.04 degrees south, 112.9 degrees west on July the 7th, 2027 at 13:07. This clearly means something to this person. It's absolutely gorgeous. Once again, the thread work adds so much, the colors and the depth, and I love the piecing as well. And that is coming from Bethesda, Maryland. The next piece is called Renewable. I like this. It says, when the wind blows, why not try to capture it? And this was cotton, and it was a digital image that this person did coming out of Texas. So pretty. So pretty. There you go. Dallas, Texas. This next piece is called Tornado. I can feel it and I can see it. It's amazing how everybody's interpretation is so different. So I love how this person started here. This is almost like the eye of the storm or something. And the thread work is showing the swirl of the tornado. Absolutely amazing. And once again, another good use of some potential scrap fabric. And this is coming out of Berkeley, California. We've got 3 more to go, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. Lori Baker says, bring us tons of goodies. See, that's the problem at H&H. You don't always get to take the goodies, but I did get to take the Buy Annie goodies. Okay, so here we are. This one is called Eye of the Hurricane. So pretty. It's definitely very modernish. Once again, the thread work is giving you that imagery or feel of that wind going in that spiral effect. So amazing. And that one comes out of Missouri. Next to last, we have this one called Squall Out on the Gulf Stream. 3D. I love the use of the netting or web, if you will. So cute. And then it just shows how that hurricane is forming over the water and how the water is just raging. And, of course, the sky is so dark and gloomy. So pretty. And that is coming out of Woodlands, Texas. So here we go, guys. Last but not least, there's some beautiful fabric in this. I can tell these are some amazing hand-dyed pieces of fabric. So yummy. I will get up close. This is called Wind Passing by the Moon. Look how pretty that fabric is. It's so, I mean, the colors are just running into each other, and it's just so gorgeous. Absolutely love it. Stacy says, my fave eye of the hurricane. Yes, it's so gorgeous. This one is coming out of Korea. So, guys, I hope you all have enjoyed this little trunk show, if you will. Once again, this was a collection that was put together. The challenge was to do a fiber art piece that represented the primal force wind, and I think all of these people did it, and they did it amazingly. I'm just not that creative. I can't think like that, but they did an amazing job. So I'm getting ready to head downstairs and hit the floor and try to find some more yummy yummies to get in the shop. And like I said earlier of this video, video, a lot of the things that we are ordering does not come out until 2027. So yeah, it's like always waiting for Christmas, right? But you guys know that we try to bring you the best presents ever was. Thank you so much for all the support. It means so much. And guys, you know I wouldn't be here in Chicago if it wasn't for you, all the citizens of Sewendipitous. I appreciate you so much. But for now, this is Lisa at Sewendipitous, where unexpected happiness is truly found in every stitch. Bye guys, have a good day.
Hello.
Hey guys, it's Lisa with Sewendipitous here at H&H Americas, right? There we go. What are we queuing, Brian?
Well, what are you here for? Pre-H&H.
Pre-H&H.
The happiest place on earth.
It is the happiest place on earth. We are here for Handy Quilter Dealers Academy. I'm so super excited because I'll be hanging out with all of the Handy Quilter VIPs, learning and bringing it back home to you guys at Sewendipitous.
I love that. And is there anything that you're really excited to learn or not excited to learn?
I'm always excited to learn. She knows that. I think I'm super excited to learn what is coming in the future. Hopefully we get some sneak peeks.
Lots of sneak peeks.
She says lots of sneak peeks. I seen the smile on her face as she's holding the camera.
I love that. Okay, and then do you have any upcoming classes, long arm or otherwise, that you want folks to know about?
Absolutely. So it is not out in the know yet, but we do have a Handy Quilter education event coming up in August. You guys know there's only 12 spots. So when that does go live, probably next week, you want to get in. And Brianne, guess what? We've got Iris back.
Oh my gosh.
Super excited.
Miss Florida is coming. And do you have to own a long arm machine to take the class?
Absolutely not. That's the brilliant thing about the way Handy Quilter is set up these education events, because it is set up that you can come in and have hands-on for 2 or 3 days, and you don't have to have this big expense out. So you can be like, oh my God, I absolutely love this. I want to move forward, or now I've got the information, I want to sit on it for a little bit, or you know what, this may not be for me. Either way, it's for everybody.
I love that. All right, anything else you want the folks to know at home from Chicago?
Guys, I will be coming live numerous times. Brian just caught me early, but I will be doing tons of stuff. I did do a post just a little bit ago in front of this amazing display of Tula, 20 years in the making. So check out those pictures that I just posted, and there'll be lots of videos. I'm super excited about it all. I don't know, Brian.
That's it. Yeah. That's perfect. All right, signing off.
Guys, thank you so much. It's Lisa at Sewendipitous, where unexpected happiness is found in.
Good morning, everybody. It is Lisa Baker here at H&H for Sewendipitous. Now, I'm talking low because in a minute I'm going to flip the camera and let you see what I'm standing in. This should let you guys know that I absolutely love you, because you all know I am not very patient, and I'm having to patiently wait in line to see the By Annie releases for this H&H Americas market. So hold on just a second. I am going to flip the camera. Just know I love you. Okay, hold on. So as you can see, the line is super long for Miss By Annie. Now everyone is buzzing about the new featherweight pattern that is coming out. So hopefully I can snag some and bring some back to the shop with me, but we definitely already have some on pre-order. But anyway, I just want you to know that Miss Impatient here is being patient. I've been in line for a hot minute. Didn't think anyone was lining up, but they are, to see our very favorite Miss Annie for By Annie's patterns. But anyway, I love you guys. I will keep you posted and hope to see you soon. Stay tuned here on Facebook as I continue to go live from H&H and give you all the information I can. For now, it's Lisa at Sewendipitous, where unexpected happiness is found in every stitch. Good evening, everybody. It's Lisa here at Sewendipitous. I'm going to flip the camera. Hold on. So super excited for Tracy Perks with Rope and Anchor Trading Company. This is her first book. She is doing signings. The book is called A Festive Block for Mega Christmas Quilt. The line is literally around the corner. I could just cry for her. I'm so super excited. Steve, I am filming this for you since you cannot be here, because I know you've been a big support for Tracy, and she wishes you could be here. But this way I'm videoing so all of you all can see and stuff. But literally, like I said, it is all around the corner. I'll try to get in.
Thank you.
It's so fabulous. Everybody's smiling. They're so happy. Guys, once again, I just popped on so you could see this. Because we support Tracy in our shop, as you guys know. I see the hearts. Thank you guys for supporting her. Once again, it's Tracy Perks with Rope and Anger. This book is coming out in August, I think. So we will be having pre-orders taken on this because we've already put an order in for some, obviously. So you too can reserve your copy, and I will have a store sample when I get back. Hello, Miss Lindsay. She says, woohoo, that's my sister. So proud of her. There you go. Fabulous. I'm glad you guys get to see this. Anyway, I'm going to jump off here so I can continue to do some footage for Tracy and get some pictures. I just wanted to do a congratulations and let you guys be a part. This is Lisa with SewEndipitous, and don't forget, guys, everybody say, hello everybody, it's Lisa Baker yet again here from Chicago, H&H, SewEndipitous. You know, everybody say whoop whoop. So I'm in Lewis and Irene's booth. This is the first I've got to be able to get into the booth. They have been slammed, which is absolutely amazing. But I cannot wait to show you a quilt that Rock Hill's very own Linda Gibbons did the custom quilting on. And as you know, my dear friend Nancy McNally with Nancy McNally Quilts was the pattern designer. I cannot wait to show you. So I'm going to flip the camera and I'm going to show you some of the amazingness. So hold on one second. Let me swirl. Okay, here we go. This is not the quilt, but I want to show you this because I actually think Steve would like this. He's all about the muted colors and stuff. So these yummy greens, is that just not gorgeous? Look at these cute little dresses that has been made out of course, the Lewis and Irene fabric. So cute with those double border prints. So yummy. And of course, that was Miss Susan, but look at this quilt. So this is called Starry Night Serenade. This was designed by Nancy McNally of Nancy McNally Quilt Designs. So super amazing. It is made with the bumbleberries. We all know we love those bumbleberries. So cute. So of course, Lewis and Irene will be doing Block of the Month with this, and so cute. But I want you guys to see the custom quilting on this. Miss Linda Gibbons does such an amazing job. So yummy. It's just, oh my gosh. The texture of the quilting on this is so amazing. Once again, these are the bumbleberries. If you guys remember, a year or two ago, we had the bumbleberry pie quilt, and she had done the custom quilting on that. So look how fabulous. So Miss Linda Gibbons, if you are watching this, your quilt is up on the wall and display. And of course, Miss Nancy, your beautiful design. So for those of you, I love a little piping on that, faux piping on the binding. And then of course, to use the background fabric as the binding is amazing. And then it gives that little trim of color. I don't know about you guys, but I hope you give me some thumbs up and some hearts for this because this is absolutely amazing. Real quick before I go, I will show you this. This is called Star Pop 2. So stinking cute. Once again, this is done with some Lewis and Irene fabric. Clearly, I'm in their booth. Here is the pattern on that, but just look how cute. You got some bumbleberries working in there as well as one of their other collections. And if I say the collection name, I'm going to get it wrong. This is a cheater print that they had. Miss Susan made this adorable little vest with a hood. So cute. And that is Hot Girl Quilting. Absolutely love that. And then here's a little skirt with the little witch's hat. I was going to say Santa's hat. I'm crazy. Here's those Celtic cows. If you guys are all about the Celtic cows. So super cute. And the dress. And then look at this one. Just adorable. I mean, the things that they do with these double prints is absolutely fabulous. So this is just a sneak peek inside of the Lewis and Irene booth. You guys know we love some Lewis and Irene and support them totally and wholeheartedly, but I had to showcase this for our Nancy McNally and of course Miss Linda Gibbons. Guys, wonderful job on that quilt and the quilting and of course the quilt design. So this is, oops, sorry I flipped it. Now I'm gonna pan real quick and let you see the masters at work in the booth. Hold on one second. So here we have Ben. Ben, tell everybody hi. So he is the son of
Lewis and Irene, right? That's right. They're that's right. Grandparents. But y'all hear me talk about Ben and Hannah. That's Ben. Hannah's over here working, and of course, Bryant's pretending to work, and there's Susan, the master seamstress. Anyway, I will get off here and let them get to work because that's what they're here for. But anyway, hope you enjoy this. You know, you can find tons of Lewis and Irene on our website at SewEndipitous.com or in the shop. I'll see you guys soon. This is Lisa at SewEndipitous, where unexpected happiness is found in every stitch. Bye, guys.